Hello everyone, so today we got to play IceCool. This is a dexterity game.
Yes.
It is specifically for, what's the age on this?
6 and up.
6 and up, so it is a kid's game. And basically you are penguins that are going fishing, but there's a police officer among you trying to check to see if you have your licenses. And he'll take them from you because I guess they're illegal licenses.
If he catches you.
Yeah, it's your fishing license, I guess. But you're still able to get fish without the license, so they become illegal fish? I don't know.
Yeah, we're not really sure about that.
I don't understand.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's the basics of the game. So quality of pieces. So basically you do have cardboard boxes that get connected by these wooden fish. But then your actual player piece that you flick around is plastic with, I guess,
It's
a weight on the
yeah,
bottom.
metal weight inside.
So
We
they do wobble quite
They
a
don't
bit.
fall down.
So
It's actually pretty cleverly designed
It
as far
is.
as all the boxes fit into each other for storage. When you put them in the box, they all slide in, and they use the fish as clamps to hold them together, which is really cool. They did a nice job with the pieces. I mean, yeah, it's cardboard, but it's still, I mean, it's a good quality cardboard, and it's well made. And the only grievance is the little slits between the boxes, because the boxes are bowed a little bit on the outside, so you can get, if you don't have a lot of force behind your flick, you could get stuck in the crevice.
Which happened to me.
Yeah, but
yeah, I did as well, like twice.
but apart from that, it's pretty well made.
And it's a neat game. It's just fun.
Oh, we haven't got the game
All right, Sarah, what did you think overall of the game?
of the pieces.
I would give it a 6.
A 6.
A 6? Wow.
That seems low for
That
you.
seems pretty
Normally
low.
you'd give a low 10 or a
Or
high
like
10.
like a 12 or
So-
something.
Did you not like the components? It's okay if you think it's a 6.
No,
but-
I just think that I don't know what to say. I literally don't know. I just give it a 6.
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
All right, Robert, what do you think?
I'd give it a 7. It's neat. It's nothing spectacular, but it's cool and it's very functional. And I'll give it a 7.
I'm more of an 8 on this one. I think it was a well-designed game as far as the pieces go. The penguins are adorable, and it's really eye-catching, especially for little ones. Although our little one obviously just differs on that opinion. But I mean, the way it stores, the way that the doors open, the openings line up, and you can, it's well made.
I'm gonna give it, I think, a 7. It does have a table presence to it, but the pieces themselves are just okay. But they did do a good combination. I do think it's gonna last for a little while. I don't like the doorways.
Yeah, we didn't talk about the cards, but they are finished too. That's another thing. They did a nice linen finish on the cards, which is for a kid's game really unusual.
Yeah.
Be careful, Sarah.
So, yeah, I think I'm gonna stick with the 7.
Okay.
So moving on to theme. I don't understand. Like, I know we are.
Penguins eat fish.
That's right.
So you're going after fish.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how the licensed have to play with any of it.
Well, and also it's a play on words because the penguins are in school. So this is IceCool.
Exactly. It says in each round, one of the players takes on the role of the hall monitor. So you're the hall monitor, and I guess these are your passes. I guess.
Your
aim to
hall
catch the other
passes.
penguins who will try to collect fish hanging from the doors. Players gain victory points for catching others or for collecting fish. So, yeah, I mean, you're in school.
And it's made out of ice.
Ice.
Duh.
IceCool. See what they did?
Uh-huh. And it's cool. So,
Okay, well, I mean, it's a cute little kids game.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm fine with giving this a 7 on theme because it's cute and it does have a little bit of a table presence and, it's a cute kids game.
Thematically, I'd give this a 9. I mean, it's
I
just,
would give it.
it's. I mean, everything fits for what you're doing in this game, and it fits well. I
Well,
mean, it's thematically,
Plus, they
it's
went all the
just
way
cool.
to make the rooms all different
Yeah.
rooms. I mean, you have the
You got your
gym,
cafeteria,
you got the game
gym.
room,
Oh, okay,
you got the
okay.
kitchen,
You got the
convinced-
cafeteria.
you have the classroom over there. Yeah, I mean, I think it's really neat how they've done this.
I
game.
agree.
All right.
Thematically, I was just meh on the pieces, but thematically, it's great. It's definitely a hard 9.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm with you on a 9 on
A
this
10.
one.
I think you
You're gonna give
convinced.
this one? Is it a high 10 or a low 10 or
A medium
a
10.
medium
A
10?
medium 10.
Okay, awesome.
A
I
regular
think you've
10.
convinced me to increase it because I didn't think about the detail with the school. I didn't understand the school concept. I guess when we were playing. So with that, I'm fine giving it an 8.
Okay.
So, all right, moving on to rules.
The rules are very simple, as you would expect with a kids game. It's the book looks thick, but then when you get in there, there's multiple languages. So it's the
And big pictures.
and yeah, it's cute art. They got little cartoons. They got them talking. I mean, it's really cute.
It shows you how to do it right
Yeah.
there.
I like that Robert's penguin is really scared there.
Yeah.
Oh!
Which is
Or no, actually, that was Miranda's.
yeah, it's the green one.
Yeah.
Which that's
And
still
that one's mine
appropriate.
right there.
Yeah.
You're like, I'm
Mine's
better
like
than
challenging out on
fish.
some
I'm
fish
better than
So yeah, I mean, it's really easy to read rule book, and I mean, it doesn't take a lot to learn this game. There's not a lot to it, but it's it's for what this game is. It's a good solid 9 as far as the rules go.
Yeah.
And then there a second one too, where you
There
can,
is IceCool too, and that one actually has slits in the box, so it actually
What?
ramps.
Oh,
So there's levels to it, which is
That's
actually
cool.
even more cleverly designed. Yeah.
Okay, so pretty cool. What did you give it a number?
I said 9 on the rule book.
Okay, well I agree.
okay.
Hello. 10.
Why not? All right, and then overall gameplay. So I think the gameplay is pretty straightforward. You have one person that's assigned to be
Try to
the
get
hall
you.
monitor, and the other 3 are trying to collect fish. And everyone takes one turn about flicking their piece into the doorways to either get away or catch people or get the fish. And then when you are successful, you get a card, and then if you have 2 1s on your card, you can flip them over and take another turn on your turn. So, but that's basically it. I mean,
Right.
it's not a complicated game. It is a dexterity game. I am not very good at dexterity games,
Exactly.
But we all tied.
but we did all tie.
Yes, but you are good at drawing high value
Well,
cards, apparently.
Yes, because
Not
I only
me.
had is it 7 or 8 cards, but I got the same amount of points that they did, and they drew 11. So I guess I got really lucky in the draw, but I'm not very good at dexterity games. But I think it's a lot of fun for kids. I think she.
It is.
What would you give it a score?
For overall game.
10.
10?
Hello. Very, very, very low 10.
A very, very low 10?
Very low 10.
Why did you give it a low 10?
Because it's really great. But I just think it could do better.
Okay.
Why do you
okay.
think it could do better?
I just think it can do better.
Yeah, it's not as fun as some of the other games we've played.
Yeah, especially was it the first game I played?
I don't know. I don't know which game you think is the best one.
I think it's that one right there, maybe.
I don't know which one you're pointing to. We're not going to go get it right now.
Well, I'm going to show
That's
you
all right.
after this
Okay, you
video.
can show me.
Okay, so yeah, one of these days we'll have to do a Sarah's top 10.
Mm-hmm. That'll be interesting.
Maybe next time, but I doubt it.
Yeah. All right. So I think it's a good game for kids and adults to play together. Which it's not. There's not a lot to it, as you said, but it's enough that it's engaging.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a simple children's game that the adults are going to get bored with during the game, and it's quick too, which is also good. And it's got enough the dexterity aspect to it is interesting. Oh, what I liked about in the rules, they actually tell you how you can alter your directions with the flicking. So it's actually pretty cool that they went to that trouble. Like if you flick straight on, it's going to go straight, but if you flick on the right side, it will curve to the right.
Which
Or flick
happened
on
to
the
me
left,
by
it will curve to the
accident.
left. It even shows you can jump it by flicking the head.
So you can go over the walls?
But you don't get your fish if you go over the walls.
Oh, okay.
But it will get you away from the chaser
hall
or the hall
monitor.
monitor. Yeah. So it was neat that they went to that trouble to test. It's kind of like the concepts of pool.
Right.
So it was kind of a neat thing that they put that into the rule book. For a children's game, you don't expect strategy like that in the, so it's not a straight up strategy or a kid's game.
Right.
It's definitely one intended that you could play as a family.
Yeah. So what did you rate it?
I'm going to give it a 9 for a children's game. I think it's a high-ranking game. I mean, granted, it's dexterity, so if you are not into dexterity games, it's not going to be for you. But it's something that you can get out and play with your kids, and I like that. There's not that many games that are fun for adults along with the kids.
Yeah, I agree. I give it a 9 too because it's like crokinole for kids. And
Yeah.
so, and I like crokinole a lot, so that's a fun game too. Or tumbling dice, any of those dexterity type games. And so I enjoyed it. I give it a 9.
So I agree that this is a great game for families. I'm not a huge fan of dexterity games, but it is good for what it is. And so I'll give it a 9 just because I'm
Peer
feeling
pressure.
yeah, pretty much peer pressure. Yeah, I mean it is a good game and it deserves a high score. Any other comments?
No, I think this is one that it's going to attract attention if you play it with if you are trying to lure kids into games.
I think this would be a great game to take to a library. And
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So once,
other than it makes noise.
Well,
but-
right, but generally, you go down to a lot of libraries have basements where you have like conference rooms where you can play games, and they welcome that now, especially.
I didn't
now.
know that.
Yeah, most libraries welcome game players because I've done many conventions at libraries in Columbus and
Probably not during
Seymour.
COVID,
Well, granted, and not during COVID, but that's what I'm thinking is that it would be really cool to either take to like school for a game day at school, which I know my cousin's school does that, or to a library for a game day where kids are invited to play games. It'd be really cool to do that, and it would really draw them in.
Yeah, it's definitely going to draw kids
Absolutely.
to your table.
It's
that's
got
for
some
sure.
awesome table presence.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us. We